Today, I'll be showcasing our Flow solution. Flow helps reduce data storage costs by filtering out unnecessary data and routing that data downstream to Datadog or your observability platform of choice. For this video, I already have logs flowing to Ascent, which you can see here. We'll use OTel demo logs as an example because they are easy to work with. By clicking into a log, all the data is structured nicely for us to view. This is a lot of data though, and most of it isn't critical to me. With Flow, we can trim this data down to only ingest what we care about, which leads to significant cost savings and cleaner data pipelines. To accomplish this, we first need to create a pipeline, which can be found under the Explore tab. Go ahead and give it a name and a short description. Once we've created the pipeline, we then want to add some rules to it. Ascent offers various rules that can be applied to your logs to help clean up your telemetry pipelines. Please refer to our documentation if any of these rules interest you. But for today's purpose of trimming logs down, the rule we're looking for is filter. There are a few fields necessary to fill out. Once those are all set, go to the Drop Labels tab. Then we want to select our OTel demo logs on the right side here. Now we can pick and choose which labels we want to drop. If our main goal is cost savings, we can go ahead and remove any data that isn't critical. I'll drop a handful of labels here. Once you have your labels set, you can use the Pipeline Preview tab to get a real-time view of how these rules affect your logs. As you can see, the fields we selected are now crossed out and will no longer be ingested. You can even take it a step further and drop complete log files if you'd like. For example, if we wanted to drop any cart service or Kafka logs that comes in, simply click Add a new filter rule at the top here. Give it a name, group, and click Add more parameters at the bottom. Specify which logs you would like to entirely drop by service name. This could also be changed to severity, message type, or anything by utilizing regular expressions. Let's go ahead and save this pipeline. We can now see our pipeline here with all the others I've configured. Before we do anything else, we want to apply the pipeline to our logs. Click the three dots and select Apply Pipeline, then choose your OTel demo logs. Now that we have our pipeline configured, the next step here is to push our filtered OTel logs downstream to another observability platform. Let's go ahead and push it to Datadog. First step is navigating to the Integrations tab. Then you'll want to add a new forwarder in the top right. Select Datadog from the list. Go ahead and copy everything but the API key on the screen here. The API key is your personal Datadog key. Pause the video to copy it over if needed. Click Create. Once created, we want to apply that forwarder to our pipeline. Navigate back to the Pipelines tab and select Map Forwarder from the three little dots, and select the Datadog forwarder you just created. Once applied, data will instantly start flowing to Datadog. I have a Datadog instance on another tab I'll pull up in a second here. If we go over to the Datadog live tail, eventually we should see logs start to come in. All of our filtered OTel demo logs are ingested with process info and cart service being dropped before ingestion. To really see this in action, let's go to our log ingestion dashboard to get a high-level view. I've been ingesting data for the past day or so into Datadog Unfiltered. Let's see what happens when I applied our filter rules. Since it's over the past day, I'll fast forward this a few minutes. As you can see, when we turned the rule on the data ingestion, started to significantly drop down here. So if you can imagine these rules applied to thousands or hundreds of thousands of logs, the cost savings, these minor adjustments really start to save money and keep your telemetry pipelines in check.